about accepting challenge, accepting adversity, and taking that thing and turning it into success.
Who are we then to be great and brilliant and gorgeous and extraordinary? Who are we not to be?
If you believe what other people tell you you can be, and you can't be what's possible for your life, what's not possible, you will be broke, busted, and disgusted. I can't tell you how many people told me I would live and die and never get out of Baltimore City. I cannot tell you how many people told me that college was an unachievable. How many people said that going to Harvard in a recession was impossible? I can't tell you how many times the door's been slammed in my face. But this is what I have learned. That when you get knocked down, when you're told it isn't going to happen for you, you don't give up, you get up.
Even when I lose, I win. And that is the mindset I challenge you to adopt. Challenge is opportunity. Let me give you an example. So people ask me, you wrote this book at 18. What was the impetus? What made you write this book? And the short answer is I had a lot of time after my freshman summer, after college. Now, the less glamorous answer is I had all this time because I got rejected from so many internships that I applied for. Now, at the end of my freshman year, this is in college, so this is a year from where some of you are, 2 or 3 years, where some of you are in. I kind of thought, boy, I'm at least have several internships to pick from. I applied to several places. I mean, I got so many rejection letters that summer. I think I got rejected from places I had not even applied. It was ridiculous. And so here I am, some of my friends had cramming in New York, DC. I hadn't even gotten the internships I applied for Virginia. And so I really had 2 options. I could say, I'm gonna go home and have a pity party, which I did, but a pity party can only last for so long. And so I said, what can I do with this summer? And so I thought about it, and I said, well, if nobody else is gonna give me a job, and I want y'all to hear me on this, if nobody else thinks that at least that I applied for, thinks that I'm worthy of an internship, I'm gonna make my own internship. And the funny thing is, I've had a job every summer, several to choose from, but yet my most productive summer was the internship I created. See, I didn't think about how to write my own book. Challenge creates opportunity. Now I've come to realize in the 23 short years I've had on this earth, that challenge is something that will always be with us. Adversity is something that we will all face. There's this myth, I don't know where it started, but there's this myth that's out there that people who are great, people who are successful, that they are successful or great because somehow their life was free of adversity. That they are successful or great because challenge did not arise in their lives. That couldn't be further from the truth.
So this is what I like to ask as I go around and travel. How many parents do I have here? Raise your hand if you're a parent, okay? So I want one of the parents that raise their hands to ask this question. Answer this question. How long do you give a baby to walk? Somebody that is a parent, answer that. Go ahead. As long as it takes. Now, usually when I ask this, and I saw a few people were already puzzled. What do you mean? I mean, you don't tell the baby, look, you got 2 months to get this thing right. I mean, if you don't get this thing right, you got to go. Why is he still being carried around at 15? Well, he didn't learn. But yet, we put a timetable on our dreams. Will things fall apart? It's inevitable. Things will fall apart. The question is, what will you do to pick up the pieces when they do? See, in life, you may encounter defeats. Scratch that. In life, you will encounter defeats, but you must not be defeated.